So good morning. Looking at ITC in a perspective of what has started happening over the last few weeks. Now, since the start of November 2020, there have been a lot of false starts. Every time it has gone about 220, has not been able to sustain. In that period of time, there are almost 6 to 8 bottoms around 199 to 200. Now, up till July, August, that was the bottom. And then when we look at it very recently, also a couple of times it went to 215, came back and made bottoms at 204 levels. So two bottoms at 204 very recently. Now, when we look at that basis, at least we've got first indication of a higher bottom in place. Secondly, on a closing basis, we've started closing above the 210 mark for the last few days. As well as on a line chart, we've broken out above that by closing about 215, 216 levels. It should see more momentum about 220. So the point here is at these prices, if one takes a bet, the risk is 4 rupees, wherein I'm taking a stop loss at 212 and an initial target price of 240.45, which is the major resistance. And once that is crossed, that is where it could be start of a much bigger move going forward. But for now, it's a short-term trade wherein it can go towards 240.45, a very small stop loss. And on a closing basis, it's already given a breakout. And what we are seeing is there is a shift in terms of the whole ESG based companies, which were seeing a lot of selling. So ESG compliance related companies, one, they were doing really well, and non ESG compliant companies were doing bad. Now we've started seeing that change across the world. Also, we are starting to see performance coming in gas companies, etc. ITC could be the next one on the radar. So preempting the breakout, ideally one would rather buy it about 220, but at these prices, the risk reward is superb. So preempting the breakout, which would happen over the next few weeks.